Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
First carry for Saquon Barkley, and he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion.
180.
Once again, it's Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. A gain of 1. Brings up
Third down and 9. And in motion is Brown. On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Gtowncapp.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
First carry here for Gtowncapp. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Mitchell on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Achane. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Ready. 19. Solo left Zion. Watson Oscar.
Throwing on third down, Gtowncapp. He's got his man, it's Hill. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play, Tua to Tyreek. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 39.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
20, TX. Low. 8. Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
At the 10-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. at the 10-yard line.
Hey! Let's go!
A shotgun snap to Tua. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Dolphins offense about ready to get going on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down.
All right, go ahead, go.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Corner, get set. Big T. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TX.
Throwing is Tua. That one out wide to Achane. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Tua gonna throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not gonna get away. They're gonna bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Back at the 50-yard line.
20 TX. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Again, it's Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for
a pickup there of 28 yards.
1st and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The 17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Watch it, Oscar.
Here's 2. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
He's right. Yeah. Hey.
Here's Gtowncapp. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
To throw is Tua. Headed left, buying time. Taking off.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Now, Gtowncapp on third and goal. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Dolphins will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Hey, let's go. Yeti. Call up Yeti. Hey, 73, 70. Call up Yeti.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Hey, Silver. Hey, easy, 63, back. Delta.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Gtowncapp. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A
Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Tua. That's taken in by Gtowncapp. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
A gain of
17 yards on that play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground with Gtowncapp. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first.
That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10.
Go Silver, ready? Great. Set. Hey, Kyle left Yeti. Hey. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63. Yeti. Kyle left Yeti.
Now Hurts. He's going to try it here again. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
63.
Now it's Hurts. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's good for the Eagles.
That's Goddard in motion.
A 49-yard gain on the play.
Hey, Silver.
First down, Philadelphia.
Alpha. Hey, 73. Hey.
Hurts again. The ball comes out. But it looks like the Eagles are able to corral it. So Philly will retain possession. That's Goddard in motion.
Kyle up, Yeti. Go Silver, ready? Hey. Kyle up, Yeti.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Saquon Barkley Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will come back to tie things at 17.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Tua. He's got a man just perfect Keenan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achane. Ooh, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
First down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Watch it, Oscar. Number 1, hide.
From the gun, here's Tua. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mitch Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Miami. Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will go up by 7.
24. Eagles 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And what a return right there. I mean, these days, most guys are just taking that ball as a touchback. They're letting it go and turning it over to their offense, but not this guy. Not only does he bring it out of the end zone, but he finds a lane and takes it all the way across midfield.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
63. Hey!
On 2nd down, Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Hey, 73. Great, set. Hey, Silver. Count up, Yeti. 73.
That's Goddard in motion.
On Silver, ready? Out. Hey.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Aston Davis.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Miami.
At the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one out wide to Gtowncapp.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hey, 21 TA. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Let's go.
Now it's Tua. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Gtowncapp. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Watson, Oscar.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown.
The kicker on.
No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Again, working deep downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
A 39-yard gain on the play. And an Eagle first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Devon Achad ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Here's Gtowncapp, sending it deep for Waddle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Here's 2 and out on 2nd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He was looking for Nick Westbrook and Pine there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. He just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
21G, 21G. Turbo 1, high.
Throwing on 3rd down, Gtowncapp. He's going to try it here again. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami. On comes Patterson for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Eagles 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. He'll get across the 20 and mark him at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense starting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. He takes off. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And he'll get this up past the 30-yard line.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, you're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. Oh, they took a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of down.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
They put Wilson in motion. They send a receiver in motion left.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First and 10.
Hey, Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
14 more yards.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
Hey, 73, 63, 60. Call up Yeti. Yeti.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. To the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right. Winning team! Trouble one, high. 21G. Solo left Zion.
On first and 10, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, get set. Hey, come on, two. Winning team! Watson, Oscar. Long.
Tua gonna throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
17 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the Eagles' 48-yard line.
Trouble one, high. Let's go. Out.
To throw is Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Gtowncapp. What up? Hey, 63-6. Kyle left Yeti.
Man in motion is Smith.
Hey, Gtowncapp.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he just does take that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
180, 180. Hey, Silver. Tiger Hornet. Hey. Kyle left Yeti. 73.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Now he's loose again. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will even the score here in the 3rd.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchdown. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. Both these offenses have been informed. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Turbo one, high. Scat. Out.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's caught by Hill. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
44.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And he will score again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Man in motion is Smith.
Go Silver, ready? Hey. Kyle left Yeti.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. Man in motion is Smith. On 2nd down, Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field.
It's a gain of 11
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
73!
The throw is Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. Man in motion is Smith.
63. On Silver. Hey! Call up Yeti. Hey! No touch.
Third and long for Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the third. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
No touch that. Anyway,
now Hurts gonna, and he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
His kick is good. That ties the game. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down.
Hey, come on, Jim. Come on, Jim.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the 32.
20, TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Moving to his left. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
21G. Ready.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That one out wide to Achane. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Another really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump, and these are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver, but at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
Long. Scat.
Tua now on 1st down. Escaping to his left. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 39 yards. Tie game. fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
52, Eagles 45.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Man in motion is Smith.
63.
A first down throw for Hurts. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins
Ball
take
rests
over
at the 37. It's first and 10.
37-yard line.
Hey, get set.
Here's a give to H.A. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean.
From the 35, here's second and 9.
At the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Push, alert. Out.
He's tackled.
They're down and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
20, TX. Let's go. Get on.
Now it's Tua. Pushed out to his left. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the ground, here is H.A. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
On third down, they'll go with H.A. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
All right, guys. Go silver, right? Trevor.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Going up top. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith.
Crowd left, Yanni.
Jalen Hurts on second down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Man in motion is Smith. On third down, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive?
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Zach Sealer in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. They'll come up now for second down. Man in motion is Smith. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll drop to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. A gain of 5. First down, Eagles.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts will try it again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Hey, Trimmer.
Dotson, the man in motion.
63. Tiger Hornet.
Again, Hurts. Coming across the field on target to Brown. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Gain of 16 yards.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A run out of the gun with Gtowncapp. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up second and 8.
On second down, Gtowncapp. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
At the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
63, on Silver, right?
To throw, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's 2nd down. Here's Hurts. He's going to look downfield once again. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the Dolphins. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving them much of a shot coming in. But they rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Miami. Well, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
That's a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
He filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here are the Dolphins now getting set for their initial possession. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on a national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Tua going to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Here's Jackson. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Silver.
Throwing is Hurts. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, well, fatal last words every time we hear that. Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
But I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
A run for Hill. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, 1st down. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now two are going to change the play. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
21G.
Looking to pass. Tua. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller, 30 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Eagles.
The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Eagles and Jalen Hurts heading back to work. And he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 11. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. Down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run. Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's second and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Kyle Yeti. Hey, easy, 63. Kyle Yeti. Hey, out.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Complete, it's Dodson.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
Back to throw again.
Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Now a second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Going silver, ready? Kyle Yeti. Michael Horton. 63. Kyle Yeti.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again.
It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Tua.
Now he's going to step up and run. Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Hill. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And this returnable for Hill. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They're going deep for Hill. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Go ahead. 32, stay here. Hey, 21, T8. Double 1, high.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the ball is out. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The 2 is going to change things up.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out!
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Nolan Smith on the coverage defensively.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run with Hill. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Hill. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Gain of 14 yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down.
On the carry, it's Hill. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll run. This is Hill. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. On third down, Achane.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Hey, 21. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
2 and now, third and goal. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
So these two teams off to their locker rooms for it. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Now we're going to get a timeout as they deal with an injured player, and it's Tyreek Hill who is the man that's in some discomfort right now.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And they'll run it here. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
All right, fellas, listen up. Solo left, 21G, 21G.
Two are going to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
76 yards.
And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This short throw caught by Goddard.
And out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45. Yard line.
Hurts going to move him around.
Hey, 73, 73, alpha, 73, 73. Yeti.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. And now an audible here into something else. A first down carry for Barkley. Rasul Douglas there to get him down. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. It sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Hurts. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a big seam, and he might go all the way. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Ball incomplete to Hill. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down and 7.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
28, solo like Zion.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
For the Dolphins.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, easy, 63. Now let's get it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Eagles first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Up the middle of Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2nd down and 8.
They'll go to Barkley again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release.
Silver.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs.
The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Tyreek Hill. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 33-yard line.
20 TX.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Tyreek Hill's got another one. And Hill is going to have the Dolphins first down up near the 40-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd and 6.
Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
They run with Hill. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Dolphins on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This will be caught by Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
That's caught.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense.
He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you can be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
on their side of midfield at the 47. He'll look to throw. Kicks this out to Saquon Barkley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
63.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Hey, 73.
Back to throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Now they'll shift things around.
The 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about to... Defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. Crowd left Yanni. Hey.
Back to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Crowd left Yanni. 73.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Elliott good with a PAT. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Open man is Waddle, complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Jalen Waddle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Ochan. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 4.
20, TX.
Tua sets up to pass it. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Now on 4th down, honors the punt team, sending this one away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Hurts and the Eagles now down by 8, 2:06 to play. They'll have 1 play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a 1st down.
63, 63. Go Silver, ready?
From the gun, it's Hurts. Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point try now for Patterson. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
37. Eagles.
So they hit pay dirt on just 1 play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go ahead.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught by Waddle. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Tua going to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Patterson now for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Well, Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game.
First down, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So illegal touching, Charles, on the outside.
And a lot of people wonder if the quarterback should see that. No, it's not his job to understand if the receiver's inbounds or out of bounds. He's expecting him to be there. But if he takes a step out, he essentially becomes ineligible. And that's not a tough one for an official to see, especially one standing on the sideline.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Watch it, Oscar. 20, TX.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Intended for Nick Westbrook.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ringo on the coverage.
Ready. Solo left Zion. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Hey, 21, TX.
Looking to pass. Tua. Now running, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Devon Achane, 33 yards. And the Dolphins tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Eagles 30.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
35-yard line.
63. Hey, Silver.
Throwing his Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane.
With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And it certainly hadn't taken Herbert long to earn his status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. Locked and loaded at every snap. And the second he sees an opening, that ball is soaring downfield. You better be on your toes against him on defense. The second you turn your head, he'll burn you.
Already here, they're audible to something else.
Go. Home troops right. Flow. Hey, ram. Step.
Herbert to throw right away. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the Chargers, first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
4 yards on the pickup.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a second down and 6.
Easy. We'll go orange. Let's go. 21.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And 6 yards to go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Stay on the touch. 59. 5-9. Ready?
Now it's Herbert. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down. Now Herbert going to change the look.
Hey, ram. Go. Whoa. Hey, go lion.
To throw again on second down. Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. He takes this near to 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26. So now here are the Dolphins getting set for their first drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Solo left Zion. Let's go.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.